Okay, so in the last episode, we lost 3-2 to Athletic Club with Nico Williams scoring in like the last minute of the game. And some of the fans are getting nervous. So we need to win our games this episode. Now we are first going to send out our youth scouts. And they added a lot more countries and regions here. So we're going to send our first one to South America and to Brazil for I think 3 months. And okay, so we can select positions that we want. We're going to do a center mid, cam, left wing, and right wing. And yeah, that's it. And so we can choose our role that we want to choose, but we're just going to let the scouts do that. And we're going to send this one to North Africa, to Egypt, I think. Yeah, let's do Egypt for 3 months. And with this one, we're going to try and find some, like a future Salah. So we're going to do a center mid, CDM, right mid, and right wing. And we're going to let the scout choose the role again. And our last one we're going to send to Oceania. And what country do we want to do? I don't think we're going to do Fiji or... Let's do Australia for 3 months. And we're going to do more defensive players. Let's see if we can select players with a goalkeeper. But we can't. So we can never do a goalkeeper if we want more players. So we're going to do center back, CDM, left back, and right back. And we're going to let the scout choose the role here again. And so we are 3 scouts looking for future youth players that we can potentially call up. And we have our game against Rayo Vallecano, and this is going to be the team that we're using. Except we're going to put Gavi on for Alma, even though Gavi has less stamina than Alma. Okay, now we kick off with the ball first, and we also put Hector Fort in, so as Balde was really tired, and they might get a goal right here, right off the start. But that's a great block by Araujo. And now they're through on goal again. We need Araujo here to catch up and perform good defensive again. And that's a great clearance by Christensen, or defense by Christensen. Great tackle by Araujo. Man, Araujo's been doing good so far. Now, they're on the attack here, and they might get past. We should have just stayed with Araujo. Goes for the slide tackle, but it's too late. And they managed to score. So it's 1-0 in the 17th minute. And now we have the ball here. And we're going to pass that back to Hector Fort. And man, we really need Balde's speed there. Hector Fort is just not fast enough. And now Pedri has the ball to Lamine. Lamine finesse shot. But that hits straight into the keeper. And they might get another attack here, but that's a great block by Pedri and Christensen. And they're on the attack here. This is not good. Passed it, and that's going to be 2-0 in the 30th minute. And it's not looking good. We're like down 2-0 in like 30 minutes. And they're going to get a shot here, I think. Yeah. And okay, that's a good shot, and somehow Ter Stegen did not save that one. Definitely think that could have been saved, but now it's 3-0. And okay, they're throwing goal again. That's another shot, and so okay, now we're down 4-0. We need to make some subs. Put Kubarsi in for Araujo, and we're also gonna put in, I think that's it. So now they still have the ball. We have just not performed well defensively, and they're gonna get thrown goal again. And jeez, they are just scoring goals for fun now. We are down 5-0, I think, now. And Araujo there tried to make the slide tackle. Yeah, we're down 5-0. Lamine crossed to Lewandowski. And that was a great cross. It's just Lewandowski headed it straight to the keeper there. And they're going to cut that in. And that's a great shot, but it hits the side netting from their player. And Lewandowski's through. Finish shot. Trivella. And it goes in. So Lewandowski managed to get us 1. Still needs to score 4 in about 20 minutes, which is not impossible, but it's not the best thing that could happen. Lewandowski finesse shot, but it's saved by the keeper there. And they have the ball again. They're on the attack. And Kubarsi missed that tackle. That's not good. And Ter Stegen let that in again. We're down 6-1. That is not good. Now we're going to try and get to Lewandowski, but Lamine gets absolutely taken out by this player. I don't know why he would tackle like that in like the 86th minute while he still has up by 5 goals, and Lamine's injured instead. Lewandowski free kick here, and that hits the crossbar. That could have been a goal to make it the defeat less embarrassing. Rafinha shot, and that hits the flag thing that holds up the goal. That is very unlucky. So we got our first huge loss, and despite the team's performance, Lewandowski is being talked about in his superb form. Now we have a game against Valladolid, and currently we're on 14th. But we're gonna quick sim this game, and Dani Olmo was the only scorer of the game in the 83rd minute, so we almost drawed that. And now we do have our youth tournament semifinal against Real Betis, and we're just gonna go ahead and play this one. Now we do have 2 players that we can potentially call up this episode, I think, Bukur and Ene. But actually, I think Bukur is too young to be called up, so Ene might be the one that gets called up in this episode, and we almost got a good attack right there. And they're gonna have the ball right here. That's a great cross in. And so they have the ball still. They're gonna shoot, and that's a great goal that managed to go through the near post. Now Chang has the ball here. We're gonna pass it to Bukur. Bukur shot, and that hits the side netting, so that's gonna be a goal to make it 1-1. Now Ene has the ball here, slows it down. Now Ene shot, and that goes in, so we're up 2-1 with a great shot from Ene and a great equalizer from Bukur. But they might equalize here, and okay, they just keeper saved on the first time, but they got the rebound, and he just managed to go right through our players like there. And we're gonna do a Trivela here, and that managed to go in, so we're up 3-2, and so far it's looking like every goal we score, they score. And that was a horrible block by, who was that? I think that was Chang, or maybe Danelli. But now we have the ball here with Bukur, just loses it, but Danelli has it, through ball to Bukur, first time shot. And okay, so I think we won this game in the last minute by 4-3, I think it was. And that's a great shot from Bukur, managed to keep it low. And so Bukur was our man of the match with a rating of 8.3. Ene was in third with 7.6. And so we have our final against Leganés, and it's nighttime here, and that's really dark. So now Bukur has the ball here, just missed the pass, and now they're gonna get a shot here, I think. We go for a slide tackle to try and block the shot, but our keeper managed to block it, and Ene just lost the ball there, and they might get a goal right here. And so I think that one's mostly on Ene's fault. Now we're gonna do a through ball here, and okay, somehow we still managed to get the shot off. Their keeper messed that challenge up, and we're gonna do a through ball to Bukur, and Bukur shot, and that's a great shot. I have a feeling that Bukur can be like our next Messi if when he gets older, since I think he's only 16, so he still needs to wait a year before he can get called up. And that's a good shot by them. Through ball to Ene, and okay, that might be the strategy. That through ball, if we start games, is just great. It's like the keeper doesn't go out for some reason, and now we have the ball here with Chang, potential to get the winner, and Chang shot, but that just goes wide by like a millimeter. So now Danelli's pressing, but the game's gonna end there. So it's on to extra time. Danelli with the bad pass. We should have just kept it there, and they might get the cutback and score, but Carlea manages to save that. Now they have the ball here. They're gonna pass, and that's such a bad way to go out. So they won the final 3-2. Bit unlucky from us. And now Chang was our man of the match with a rating of 8.5. He got the most passes and assists. And we didn't call up Ene to the first team, and he just says that he's been dreaming about this happening and thanks us for giving him a chance in the first team. So we're just going to say that we were impressed with his performances. And we do find out our Champions League schedule versus Bayern Munich and Dortmund. Those are probably going to be the two hardest games that we have. And so we have a game against Girona, and we're just going to play this one. But we're going to put Ene on the bench for... Actually, I don't want Torres on the reserves. We're going to put him in for Pau Victor. And where's Pau Victor? Right there. So let's put him in. So we have Ene on the bench this game, hoping to give him his debut today. But now they have the ball here, and that should be offside. And that is offside. Now we're running up with Lamine here, but he loses the ball. Now great tackle by De Jong. And now De Jong passed to Rafinha. And we're going to get that to Alma, to Lewandowski. And that was some great passing there, just Lewandowski's touch was a bit heavy. And that's a great challenge by them, but now they still have the ball here. And Ter Stegen's going to let that in. So now they have the ball here. And Rafinha's running it up. That's great. We're going to cut it to Lewandowski. Lewandowski's touch was not good at all. Now, Christensen, great block interception. Gets it to Lewandowski. Now we're going to try and get that to Lamine. But he's just offside. Now, great challenge by De Jong and Koundé. We're going to pass that to Lewandowski. But that pass just got intercepted. That was not the greatest pass. Now, Araujo heads it away. Gets it to Balde. Now, Balde gets it to Pedri. And we might get a goal here if we can play the passes right. We're going to take a shot here with Rafinha. And that does manage to go in. So now we're tied in the dying seconds of the first half. So that's good. Now, there we are celebrating. And there's Ene as well. We're going to give him a call up right now, I think. But we're going to put Fatty on first. And now, Balde is running down the wing. And can he cross it into Lewandowski or someone? And he crosses into Dani Olmo. And that almost went in had Dani Olmo probably not touched the ball there. It probably would have gone in from that cross. Now that's some great dribbling by them. Good attempt at a block by Araujo. Just doesn't block it in time. Now Rafinha takes the shot here. And their keeper saves it. Now we have the ball here with Lewandowski. We're going to pass that to Rafinha. Rafinha's shot. And that's saved by the keeper again. This keeper is doing really well this game. Now we're going to shoot here with Ansu Fati, but it was just intercepted. Now we're going to put Ene on for Lewandowski, but switch him and Ansu Fati. Now we're going to put Gavi on for Almo, and Martinez on for Christensen, and Kubarsi is going to go on for Balde as well, but I think we're going to actually switch Araujo and Koundé and Kubarsi. Keep them, Kubarsi and Martinez in their natural positions, since Koundé and Araujo can play in fullbacks. Now, Rafinha just loses the ball there. He just took too many touches on it. And now they might get a shot here in the last second of the game. And they're going to get the shot off here. But that's a great save by Ter Stegen. Gets it to Ene, and this is Ene's first time having the ball, I think. And the game ends 1-1. So, Ter Stegen managed to keep us in, is what the media is talking about. Keep us into a 1-1 draw. We could have ended up like 2-1. And now the media is talking about Ene's first time playing in the first team. And so we have our game against Monaco in the Champions League. And we're going to make some changes. We're going to put Olmo off and put Gavi in. Along with Bernal's going on to the reserves, replaced by Ene. And Pablo Torre is also going to come on for Inaki Peña. Who we need to win this game if we want to have a chance at staying in the automatic qualification of the Champions League. We don't want to play extra matches and tire our players out by going to a qualifying round. Now Rafinha has the ball here. We're going to get that to Balde. Balde's going to run it up. We're going to pass it back to Rafinha if we can, but he goes offside, so we pass it to Pedri. Now De Jong with the ball here. Tries to through ball to Lamine, but Lamine gets blocked by with his run. Now we're going to get that to Lewandowski, get that to Lamine, but Lamine was blocked again, and now they have a free kick here, and this is a dangerous spot to have one. They're going to take the shot, and Ter Stegen manages to save that, so we're still 0-0, and they're going to get a cross in. Rafinha manages to head that away, and Lamine managed to intercept that touch. And now Pedri has the ball here. He's not the fastest player, and he did get dispossessed. We need to work on Pedri's speed here. He's going to get the shot off, but no, he passes it to Minamino, who's going to get his shot off, and that somehow goes in. I don't know what Ter Stegen was doing there. Now, get it to Rafinha. We're going to drive it all the way through. Pass it to Balde. Now we're going to run this down with Balde all the way. Now we're going to pass that back to Gavi. Gavi finished shot, but I think that was blocked. And yeah, so we have a corner here. Lewandowski tries to get onto the corner. And okay, he almost scored from Koundé's header to him. Now we're going to head that, but that goes over the bar. I don't think we've actually scored that many goals from corners, actually. And that's a great save by Ter Stegen right there. I was going to say that's a great tackle by Koundé, but it wasn't. Now we get the ball to Lamine. Lamine's going to pass it to Lewandowski. And we're going to try and get that to Rafinha. But that was just intercepted. We should have held on to the ball. They did a over the head through ball. And now they're going to shoot. But that's a great save by Ter Stegen. We got the ball with Balde. We're going to pass that to Rafinha. And can we get the equalizer here? We're going to pass it to Lewandowski. Lewandowski finished shot. But their keeper managed to save that. And Lamine still has the ball somehow. That was going to go out for a corner. And shot by Pedri. But that is just saved by the keeper. Now Koundé is running down the wing here. We're going to get that to Lewandowski. Lewandowski going to try and shoot it here. But that just goes over the bar. That was not a good shot. So we're going to put Martinez on for Christensen. That's going to be our only sub at halftime. And they have the ball here. And they might get another goal if they can find the passes correctly. But that's a great tackle by Martinez. Gets it to Rafinha, who's going to get it to Lewandowski. Lewandowski with a great pass to Lamine. And Lamine actually scores that. That's a first time shot by Lamine. And a great pass by Lewandowski. So now we're tied 1-1. And there we are celebrating. I like how they added that manager view of celebrating. So we have the ball here with Lamine. I think we're going to try and cross this to Rafinha. Let's try and cross it. But no, he was just getting blocked, so we had to pass it to Lewandowski. And so they have the ball here. Great tackle by Balde. Gets it to Rafinha. We're going to run this down the wing with Rafinha. And Rafinha's got the pace to potentially go all the way here. Gets it to Lewandowski, but Lewandowski gets tackled. Now, great tackle by Araujo. Gets it to Lamine. Lamine's going to run it down, and we're going to cross it around right here. Try and cross it. And Rafinha shot. And that's a great shot by Rafinha. And a wonderful cross by Lamine. He curled it right to Rafinha as he was taking the touch. And that was actually a great first touch by Rafinha. He managed to keep it right in front of him. We're going to make some subs. We're going to put Lamine onto the left wing. And we're going to sub him out. We're also going to put Ene in for Lamine. We're going to put Alici. I think that's going to be it. Especially let's put Parsi in for Balde since he's really tired. And any others? Let's not make any other substitutions, I think. But actually, let's put Torres on for Lewandowski since he is really tired. Get the ball to Ene. Ene can get his first assist here. But Torres hits the post. And had we had Lewandowski there, that could have been a goal. And now, gets it to Ene. That's a fast throw in. Gets it to Ferran by Ene. Ferran Torres finish shot. But that was horrible. That didn't even go towards the goal, hit anywhere where the keeper could save it. Now De Jong has the ball, gets it to Torres. And we want Ene to get a goal here. Want him to get his first goal. And we're gonna get that to Ene, who managed to keep the ball. Ene shot, but that goes wide. He could have gotten his first goal right there. Pedri managed to intercept that pass, gets it to Ene. And now, what can we do here? Tried to cross it, but there was no good options there. He was just closed down immediately. And Ene managed to intercept that pass. And man, Ene is doing really well on his debut. Gets it to Rafinha by Gavi. And now Gavi tried to pass it back, or Rafinha tried to pass it back to Gavi. And okay, this is not looking good. They might get a shot here. But that's a great tackle from Inigo Martinez from behind to give it to Ter Stegen. And so this game ended 2-1. So I think we might be in like first or second place of the league phase of the Champions League. Now we're gonna celebrate Rafinha's attacking, and the next question is gonna be on Araujo, and they're asking if the defensive from him was one of the reasons why we won, and we're just gonna congratulate him as well. I forgot what we chose. Rafinha, they're talking about his dribbles, and we're just gonna encourage Rafinha here. And so we're just gonna talk about how he did really good with his dribbling and stuff. And now Enne got his first chance in the Champions League, and everybody's hyping him up. And they're saying Enne put on an impressive debut performance at the Champions League and didn't look out of place, which is really good. And Rafinha managed to win man of the match, which is nice. So Enne got his first debut in the Champions League as well, and we're in 12th place. And Vallecano and Madrid have 13 points. So I think we were 6 points behind. We have 7. And speaking of Madrid, we are going to face them in the next episode, episode 3. And hopefully we can get off a win. But in the next episode, we are going to be going over some transfer targets. But I will see you guys in the next video. So, bye.